Justin Trudeau is in trouble over a 2001 photo that has been leaked of him at a party of Arabian Nights. I cannot control my flatulence, what's going on? We discuss in this video. Oh, my voice went so high in the end of that little clip there. Fuck.
I take responsibility for my decision to do that. I shouldn't have done it. I should have known better. Racist.
G'day everyone, I'm the left-leaning conservative. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Plus, hit the bell if you want a notification every time I upload a new video. Justin Trudeau is in trouble from a leaked photo back in 2001 of him in brownface. Now, he attended a party where it was themed Arabian Nights, and he decided to paint himself brown. I'm not sure of the substance. It hasn't also been spoken about. I'm assuming it could be boot polish, might even be brown paint.
Whose idea was this?
Maybe we will never know. And I don't really care, to be honest. Some of my wokest friends or massive lefty friends have all painted themselves at one stage or another for a party. We've had Michael Jackson parties before where people painted themselves to look more like one of the Jacksons. I know some people might be saying, did they paint themselves whiter to look like Michael Jackson? But no, they didn't. But this is super interesting. And the reason being is that Justin Trudeau is one of the wokest people out there. The most politically correct government or, prime minister in the world. President, he's prime minister, not president. Probably the most, woke. And I hate using that word woke. It also reminds me of that train wreck of a YouTube video that MTV released about white people and resolutions for white guys, which won't even get into that.
Stop bragging about being woke. Stop saying woke.
So this is super interesting, and Justin Trudeau has since apologized for painting himself brown and attending this party. And it just goes to show you can never be woke enough. You can never be perfectly politically correct. None of us are perfect. We are all flawed. If you look at my Facebook or my old Twitter feed, I'm sure I've said something that I probably shouldn't have said. I'm not perfect. Justin Trudeau isn't perfect. Barack Obama isn't perfect. Donald Trump's not perfect. We're flawed. We all make mistakes. We all say things we didn't mean. Now, you have to be perfect on Twitter, or you have to be perfect on Facebook or social media. And even some people who work for the New York Times have been going back through their Twitter feed and deleting old tweets so they don't get caught out and lose their jobs. And it comes back to someone like Kevin Hart, who couldn't, host the Emmys because of something he said about gay people 10 years ago, even longer? Something about his son, he might be gay or something like that, and people took offense to it, and then he couldn't host the Emmys. I'd love for the Emmys to take a vote on who was offended by this. If we asked 1 million people, is this offensive? I reckon 98% of people would say no. No, it's not offensive, I don't really care. You're a comedian. You're allowed to make fun of anyone. And as long as you're not being blatantly racist or blatantly homophobic in a serious way, it's fun. It's in jest. Like Russell Peters, one of my favorite comedians, and some of the stuff that he said, 15 years ago, would now be deemed highly racist, highly controversial. But he's just joking. Like, he's a comedian. It's funny. You just can't be woke enough. And there was that summit. I'm pretty sure it was a climate change summit, but I'll play a few little clips of it where the left is just eating itself.
Quick point of privilege. Quick point of personal privilege.
Yes.
Guys, first of all, James Jackson, Sacramento, he, him. I just want to say, can we please keep the chatter to a minimum? I'm one of the people who's very, very prone to sensory overload. There's a lot of whispering and chatter going on. It's making it very difficult for me to focus.
Name, chapter, pronoun.
Point of personal privilege.
Yes.
Please do not use gendered language to address everyone.
Okay.
You know, there was people complaining about gender pronouns and don't refer to us as guys. You're gender profiling me and all this nonsense. It doesn't work. You cannot just live your life just trying to be the wokest, like whoever's wokest. Like, you know, if you say one thing 20 years ago and it was recorded, oh my God, you said that girl has great legs. Oh my God, you're sexist, racist, Nazi. Why would you say that? And this is what I don't understand. Is that if you turn the cameras off and you're out with people, some of the stuff that people say, if you put that up publicly, everyone would be horrified. Horrified. I can't believe you said that about a woman, about a man, about someone else. My God.
Hardest things I've ever done. I'm so sorry.
But that's what happens. This is the thing with outrage culture. No one's perfect. We're all going to say shit that we didn't mean or possibly can be misinterpreted. And then someone like CNN or the ABC News here in Australia could take a soundbite out of what you said and use that as a news article and to say that, oh, that guy, the left-leaning conservative, he's racist, he said this, and they just used a snippet and used it out of context. And this is what the media do, and it puzzles me. It absolutely puzzles me. But it was interesting watching Justin Trudeau explain himself and say that he was sorry. I mean, it would have been interesting if he said, I'm not sorry. It was an Arabian-themed party, and I painted myself brown to look like one of the locals of Arabia or whatever, or where it was Jordan, wherever, you know, the party was based upon. Fuck, that was pretty hard to get out. And it's no big deal. He wasn't being racist. He wasn't saying he hates people or he's from this part of the world, or he wasn't, you know, making fun of them in a way that was deemed offensive. It was just a party. I mean, we just really need to get over these things a lot quicker. And I think people are. I think it's a very, very small, loud minority that think that they speak for the majority. And after our election here in Australia, where Scott Morrison won quite convincingly, it just goes to show that, you know, we don't all agree with the inner city latte drinkers, the great unwashed.
Yeah, I'm fucking better than you. Yeah, I'm fucking better than you.
We are different, and we believe that, you know, people can make mistakes, that sometimes people say the wrong thing, and it's okay. Not everything's offensive. Just because you disagree with me doesn't mean I'm a Nazi. Doesn't mean I'm a racist. What the hell? It's clickbait, and that's part of my theory is that if you're on the internet or if you're scrolling on your iPad, you click on stuff that's clickbaity and oh, this person's a racist, look what happens next. And you click on it and it's like, he's not racist at all. He didn't do anything wrong. You're just trying to get me to click on shit. And this, it's the same thing just out there in social media. Everyone's offended. You can't say this, you can't say that. And I'm just freaking over it. And what do you guys think out there?
Red-haired people don't have souls, okay?
What does everyone else think? Comment below, get involved. I really want to know. I'm just going to wrap it up because I'm getting really annoyed. I'm getting quite flustered. I'm the left-leaning conservative. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment below, hit the bell if you want a notification on any new uploads. Message me if you want to have a bit more of a chat. But yeah, thanks for watching the video, and I will catch you soon. Ciao.